We're back again with a new recipe today. We are going to be using green beans and tomatoes to make
Lubia Polo.
And we're going to make it vegan.
I'm using alternative for the meat.
We're using an alternative, or meat alternative.
Meat alternative. And Lubia Polo is one of the favorite food of Iranian. And it seems that it came from Tehran and that area. And then now they are making it all over Iran. And they usually use either lamb or chicken, but we are making it vegan. And it has spices like saffron, cinnamon.
Let's get started.
I'm going to use a medium onion, and I'm going to have 6 cloves of garlic. I have to saute this with the garlic. Okay, I chop the onion and I chop the garlic, ready for frying.
We're using 5 tomatoes to try to measure out about 1.5 cups of puree.
Yes.
So you may not even use all of it. I guess it depends on how much it makes.
That's true.
Or you can buy tomato puree.
Yes. So I had 5 tomatoes. I cut it like a quarter each. And then I'm pureeing it like this. We are going to use 2.5 cups of tomato puree. You use this green beans, frozen green beans, and I need 3 cups. So I'm going to measure 3 cups of this green beans. But if you're using fresh beans, so make sure you cut them in this much.
Like 2-inch, yeah. 2-inch pieces.
Yeah. Now we're going to start doing the frying. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. In goes the onion. Now I'm going to add the garlic. I think I'm the one who loves to use garlic in everything. And I guess that's because I lived in India. Sauteed is just very fast and quick. Okay, now we are adding this tomato puree to our garlic and onion. And I'm going to add this spices. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of saffron, half a teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, black pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to add the green beans to this mixture. Time to add this mock
meat alternative.
They call it beefless ground beef.
This is the Trader Joe's brand. So you can use whatever you like, but this is Trader Joe's brand that we like.
Yeah, even you can use tofu.
Yeah, you could even use crumbled tofu.
Yeah. This is already cooked in a way, so I don't have to cook it too much. Just put it in there and fry it a little bit, and then it's ready to go in the middle of the rice.
Adding about 3/4 cup.
3/4 cup in this mixture.
Add 3/4 cup water.
And let it cook a little bit more, and I think it's almost ready. The water go away a little bit. What do you call it? The water
evaporate.
Evaporate, yes. I have to go to an English class, it seems.
So how do you know when it's ready?
Oh, I like the color of the beans. It kind of shows that they're cooked. There is no more juice in here, so I think this is all set and ready to go.
So you can tell juice is gone because there's no water left behind if you do that.
Not much water left. A little bit, but it's okay.
All right.
Last instruction, we wash the rice till the water is clear, almost.
I'll link our video about making rice, but basically you rinse it a few times until the water looks clearish. So we're bringing a big pot of water to boil.
And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of salt to it. And then we are mixing it nicely.
Bringing the water to a boil.
Bring the water to a boil. And then we cover this and let it boil. And after that, we add the rice. And then after 10 minutes, it's done. I soaked the rice and I'm waiting for this water to boil. Now the water is boiled. We are going to add the rice to it.
And cook it uncovered now.
Yeah, cooking uncovered. Now we are going to get, before our rice is ready, we are going to get this rice cooker ready for steaming the rice. So what I'm going to use, 2 tablespoons of brute saffron, which I've prepared before.
And we'll put the link to our brute saffron process recipe.
And 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. And I have cut 2 potatoes and put them in the water. I don't want the color to change. So until I'm using it, it's in the water.
She cut it earlier. That's why she put it in water. If you're going to use it immediately, you don't need to do that.
Now I'm getting this potato one at a time, adding it in the bottom of this.
Bottom of the pot.
Bottom of the pot. Rice cooker.
The best part is the bottom of the pot.
Yes. Ensemble of Lubia Polo. We add rice first and the mixture, the beans mixture, the lubias mixture. Just repeat it till we, in the end, we end up with rice on top. Okay, now another layer of rice.
So you really need a very big rice cooker or a big pot for this because it's a lot of rice and layering.
I actually put a few holes in here for easy steaming.
And some people put a little bit more cinnamon, you were saying, in their Lubia Polo.
They put more cinnamon or more saffron to it. And maybe sometimes they might put actually cumin too. Aromatic spices. So now I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of oil. After you put the rice in the rice cooker and steam up, then you can use this rice bonnet. Rice bonnet. And it goes like this in here. And you, and you just cover it like this on top of your rice. When it steams and the, I guess like a water comes out, it doesn't, it just get absorbed by this.
But what does that do? Does that help cook it or something?
Yeah, maybe you don't want it to become too soggy a rice, so this helps.
So you don't put that on until you start seeing
the steam comes out. Yeah.
And so you just have to kind of keep an eye on it.
Yes.
Also, even if you use a regular pot, you kind of watch the steam.
For everything, yes. We're covering it, and we are going to put this on. I usually do it on like a
45 minutes.
45 minutes to 50, I guess 45 minutes. And let it cook. After it started steaming, we put the rice bonnet on it. Time to serve this rice.
That's our dog growling.
This is how it looks. We're going to mix it first, and then we're going to put it in this layer. It looks nice, doesn't it?
You could flip it over, but it won't be all mixed because you did the layers.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna get the tahdig.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Careful not to scratch the bottom of your pot. Ooh. Full burnt because it took a while to take it out. Got our taste tester here. It's a repeat of last time. You just take a small bite. You don't need a whole plate. Is it hot? Good? Thumbs up. You want a tahdig, the best part? Is tahdig your favorite part of Persian food? The best part is the bottom of the pot. Hi everyone, welcome back.
Hello.
Let's try it over.
So all those very what is the word for it? The 45 minutes بس نکردی.